India were definitely not the favorites to win this test match when the fifth test game started. England were obviously overwhelming favorite with maybe 70-30 in their favor. But the way Indian team responded, the way Indian team played, I would not say fought back because there was no fight. If you look at it was just what happened on the fourth day. The timid body language, no purpose, no sense. I was just wondering, is this the same Indian team which always shows a different kind of intensity, the fighting spirit which can win from any situations, pitches, conditions, doesn't matter. But it just appeared that despite having a formidable target in their arsenal, they could not defend it. Maybe they thought too much that no, this pitch is flat. England got a fantastic start, something like that. But it was slightly more disappointing. You don't mind losing test match because at the end of the day, if you lose against a team which is superior to you, nobody would mind. But without a fight, not being able to take a single wicket on the last day of the game, I think that must have hurt. And that will continue to hurt because India has a great reputation as a fast bowling unit. This bowling unit, the five bowlers. If you look at the last 5 years record, no one comes closer to this bowling attack. And consistently, if you look at, if there is one failing against this Indian bowling attack or a criticism, it is that often at the critical moment, whether it's a WTC final or test matches in South Africa, they have come short. So that was quite disappointing. Maybe there could be many factors. If you look in, there could be many factors. We try, when Rahul Dravid came in the press conference, we tried to ask difficult questions, and it was refreshing to see that yesterday it was Vikram Rathod who was honest enough to admit all the mistakes. He was not evasive on difficult question. He admitted, very honest. And then again today Rahul Dravid, because I know I have covered Rahul Dravid as captain, as player, and I know, and most of you are aware that he is slightly a different kind of character. When team loses, he is slightly grumpy, but that was not the case today. Rahul, with all his maturity, when he came, he was at ease when he was facing difficult question. In fact, he was joking around, laughing, very honest. All this thing. In fact, when I asked him about baseball theory, he just laughed and told me that he doesn't know what baseball is all about. So I told him that I also don't know. And then he said that no, it is good that England can carry that kind of momentum, because at this point of time they have a couple of players who are in great nick. They could sustain that kind of dominance. And and Rahul also said that Rishabh Pant has been doing the same thing. You can be critical. The good thing that Rahul Dravid defended Rishabh Pant, and it was refreshing because the coach admitted that there will be times when you can always point fingers at Pant's approach, but that is how he plays, and the team has accepted. Rahul has been the captain of someone like Virender Sehwag, and he clearly knows there are cons of this kind of game, and it's good to see that. And yes, at the same time, the head coach was disappointed that the bowling attack didn't live up to its reputation on the last day of the test match. But that is how it happens. And in fact, I also asked, does he think that there could be too many changes or some different plan? So he said that he doesn't know what to say, because today it is test match, and just a couple of days later they will be playing T20 matches. So it keeps changing. But the good thing is that India is not going to play a very competitive test match abroad in next 6 to 8 months, because India will be playing at home and then a tour of Bangladesh. Not too many competitive games. So maybe that will allow this team to think about, or Rahul Dravid to think about, how this test team direction will be different. And in that sense, will Bumrah will be the full-time captain? Will Rohit will be around? Will Virat Kohli will be around? There are so many questions. Probably if India would have won this test match, maybe everyone could have gone home happier. But that's not the case. Big disappointment for Indian team and Indian fans. But let's hope that Indian team can turn things around in white ball cricket. In Birmingham, this is Vimal Kumar.